don't believe everything you see, because you're going to see a lot of very impressive looking videos coming out of a lot of different robotics companies over the next few years. And you're going to be wondering, where's my robot?
In labs lit by possibility and caution, the future is learning to walk one careful, clunky step at a time. America is investing in humanoid robots, but it's a much trickier proposition than most people think.
In this evening's Investing in America special report, Bob Buckley shows us the work going on in 2 labs that are creating the dawn of our humanoid helpers.
For more than 230 years here at the University of North Carolina, they've built human minds using Shakespeare and algebra. Now,
we want to deliver on the promise that these science fiction writers have put forward.
They're building humanoid robots using software and semiconductors. Were you always that kid who was interested in this type of stuff?
You know, I first got into it, I think, the way a lot of kids did, watching Star Wars, seeing the Jetsons.
The Jetsons promised a future of metal helpers who'd glide through our lives as smoothly as a Saturday morning cartoon that some people believe should be here by now.
They see robots in movies and science fiction, and their expectations are sky high. There's a lot of key fundamental research challenges that still need to be solved before we're close to getting there.
Robots like this one in Dan Safer's lab at UNC.
His name is Richie.
Are doing relatively simple data-based work.
I'm trying to make him do medical triage. So if he's given a first aid kit, can he identify what's in the box using his cameras, pick them up using his arms, and give it to a user.
What may seem much simpler, dealing a deck of cards, remains a riddle of immense proportion to researchers.
A lot of the tasks that we take for granted require a lot of fine dexterity, and this is a very difficult problem.
We're trying to take millions of years of human development and compress it into a decade or 2.
Exactly.
Up the road at North Carolina A&T State University,
traditionally robots have one motor at every joint.
They feel your research pain.
What I'm doing is these motors, basically for every joint up here, there's 2 motors controlling.
PhD student Lowell Welburn is focusing his work on improving what robotic hands can do.
I'm using reinforcement learning, or AI, to kind of train this robotic hand.
Fellow doctoral student Safwat Shanuda is trying to add a little grace to the robot's clunky steps. How long do you think before we're going to see robots looking just like humans as they run and walk?
I would say about 100 to 200 years. I think it's a long way away. It takes a long time to be able to train a robot to be able to walk smooth.
Our body is a perfect control system. So we have a sensor here to measure the balance, and these microcontrollers in the brain, and they calculate what is the best signal, and send to this our ankle, that is the actuator, to maintain this our balance.
Back at UNC, Dan Safer is balancing reality against dreams for those who think these creations can someday be our companions.
And we're seeing this even in sort of chatbots and AI already today. And I think that's only going to be compounded when there's a physical form factor, because it's even easier to trick people into thinking that this is a thinking, feeling being when it's not. Okay?
And never will be.
And never will be. That's exactly right.
The future will arrive gradually, first in factories and warehouses where environments are controlled, then slowly into our messy, unpredictable homes. But when it does arrive at your door, don't expect it to know the house rules.
They're not going to work right out of the box. In the same way, if you just hired a person to come help you in your house, they're not going to necessarily know exactly what you want to do. Instead, you'll guide them around, you'll show them, here's what I want you to do, here's how I want you to do it.
In the meantime, labs like these in North Carolina are forever working on the equation of making hype equal hope. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
And UNC's Professor Safer says there won't be what he calls an iPhone moment where suddenly everyone has a robot. It'll be 10 or 20 years before they're widely deployed. And North Carolina A&T's Professor Soon Yi says it won't just be factories that use them first. It'll also be hospitals and even fire departments, which will be able to send them into burning structures to see if anyone is there and how to fight the fires more effectively.